Alrighty kids, today on Weird Fucked Up Noises with Percussion, I'm gonna take this peanut can and I'm gonna hit it. Among other things. And it's gonna make a neat sound. Wow, look at that. You can hit it with a stick too and it'll make a slightly different but just as cool sound. Hot diggity dog. Now look at this. If I put it on my cymbal, it makes it sound like actual trash. You hear people talking about trashy cymbals, but this is just a cymbal that sounds like trash. Put it on my snare, it makes it sound like some kind of electronic, like 808 or 909. I don't know, I don't play electronic drums. Next up, we have a different peanut can that I put this thing over and made into a drum, technically. You'll notice that if I take the bottom resonator head off, it goes higher because of physics, I think. Don't quote me on that. If I flip it over so that the drum head is against my snare, it makes a really nice kind of muffle. But Boolean, you say, what if I want a slightly different metallic tone that no one's gonna notice? Well, wonder no long, straw man. This is a weird little foot tambourine thing that I got at a band gift exchange, and it goes on your foot like this. Ooh, foot reveal, how scary. And then you can shake it and it makes like a tambourine sound, which is good, because it would be really weird if it made a sound that's not a tambourine sound. I only noticed this recently, but it's got these 3 holes on it so that the cymbals inside it can breathe, because we have to be humane with our cymbals nowadays. Stupid liberals. Anyways, the middle hole fits perfectly onto the rod of my hi-hat, so I can put it on the rod of my hi-hat, and it'll be on the rod of my hi-hat, which I think is neat. Now for some non-percussion sounds that you can make with your drum set at home. If you do a buzz roll on the very edge of your drums, it'll make a really neat sound. Of course, we also have the rims. How could we forget the rims? They're like 20% of the drum and we almost never use them, which I think is a really massive shame. So I try to use them as much as possible. Drums can't really carry a melody, but if you use the toms or rototoms and just hit the rims, you can almost, maybe technically kind of make a melody. For the hi-hat, you can actually do so much stuff with your hi-hat, it's absurd. There's this really legendary story, I'm not actually sure if it's real, about this guy at the Percussive Art Society who went out on stage with like just a hi-hat and played a full like 5-minute song, which is just crazy. Is it real? I don't know. Probably not. It's cool anyways. Lastly, we have the snare drum. It's so sad to see listen to electronic music and just hear it use only one snare sound. That goes for a lot of music actually, not just electronic. But I'm a firm believer that we need to use all the weird sounds you can make with the snare drum. Like here's a little thingy I made with just the snare drum. I don't know, I think it's kind of neat. Alright, bye.